Good.
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 How you feeling?
I feel great. Nobody asked me a question.
No, I'm just saying, how you feeling? And then I'll let you sit down.
Well, I feel great. You know, I mean, I just beat an Olympian, you know. So a guy was twice as many fights as me, a weight class above me, you know. And I mean, his loss, you know, is to a former world champion, you know. And I mean, I destroyed him compared to the former world champion, you know. So I mean, it was a brutal knockout. It was really nasty.
All right, well, Rolly, I'm going to let you take a seat, and then we're going to open it up to the media. Do we have a mic? Jay, do we have a mic? Yes, Crystal Frost from Mayweather Promotion. She has the microphone. If you have a question, raise your hand and then ask Rolly Romero. So we have the champ with us.
Okay.
Keith Hyde.
Rolly, congratulations. You've made it perfectly clear that you want Tank next. You spoke about it, and I know you said it in the ring. If you can't get that fight next, what do you think is realistic for you besides Tank?
I want Devin Haney. I want another world champion, simple as that. Or, I mean, there's only one world champion at 140. You know, at Dark Taylor, I doubt that will be able to be made happen. But like I said, I still want a world champion. That's all I want, a world champion, so I can get another belt to match mine.
I know Haney was vocal on social media after the fight. What do you think about the realistic possibility of that happening next?
Haney's always vocal on social media, but doesn't fight anybody, so who cares?
Rolly, first of all, congratulations. Obviously put on a performance. Just to elaborate on that, and before your fight even ended, and I quote, Devin Haney tweeted, Rolly is a pile of, you know, so just your reaction to that. And I mean, obviously he has a WBC title at 135. I know you said you wanted Tank at 140, but would you be willing to stay at 35 to fight for that?
I fight Devin Haney, shoot. I mean, he's chinny as hell. He got hurt with Venom gloves. That's a joke. And he didn't, and not even just get hurt, he didn't recover. It was like 4 rounds and he didn't recover. So like I said, I mean, Linares is nowhere near a puncher like me. Haney, I mean, I feel bad. He's probably the chinniest fighter at 35, if not, you know, one of the most chinniest in the sport. Like, he's the Amir Khan of 135.
Questions for Rolando Rolly Romero?
Rolly, obviously you possess power in both hands. How much stronger do you think you'd be at 140 if you presented that Tank fight?
I mean, way stronger. I mean, I'm a big boy for 35, but I mean, shit, I mean, I just fought a 140-pound Olympian with giving him an extra 5 pounds, you know? That, I mean, that I took on short notice because he was in the rankings for a reason, you know? He was my replacement just in case, you know, my other fight didn't go through, which, I mean, that guy, I mean, he's a coward, but that's something completely different, you know? But still, he was in the rankings for a reason because he was supposed to be my replacement, so he was getting ready for me. I wasn't getting ready for him, so I took that fight on a week notice.
Couple more questions, 2 more questions for
Stephen Cordano with Carolina Sports. Congrats, Rolly.
Thank you.
What did it feel like, man, kind of going past the first round with the southpaw? Did you kind of like that you got the experience? Did it look different? Obviously, you wiped them out, the other ones out in the first round.
I mean, any experience is a good experience, you know, so it doesn't matter, you know. I mean, I wanted to get him out in the first round, but I'm fucking crazy. I want to get everybody on the first round, you know? So, like I said, I'm happy I got the experience, but I mean, if I would have got him on the first round, I would have been 10 times happier, I'll tell you that.
Got one more?
Dara Sandoval with the Radio Morning Times. Just talk about dictating really the pace of the entire fight. I mean, you really did out there what you wanted to do.
I mean, he's a difficult European style, an Olympian, you know, I mean, it just makes things way complicated for, you know, us on the west side of the, you know, the world, you know, it's a lot more difficult, completely different style, you know, the Europeans are very, very awkward. So, I mean, he just made things very difficult, and like I said, he's a bigger dude, you know, and he can take a shot. He was a strong dude. I mean, we saw what he did with his last fight. Or when he fought for a world title.
Rolly?
Last one.
Rolly, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, you clearly love to play the heel. You seem to love the booze, and I think you're making a name for yourself now. How much do you love it, and how big do you think it is to making you know, you're trying to be a star. How big is it?
I mean, I'm already a star, sure. Every time I go anywhere, everyone always treats me, you know, like I'm a star, you know? And I back up everything I say. If I say I do something, I'm gonna do it, you know? And like I said, nobody can say I'm a coward or anything. I'll take fights, you know? It's like I said, most people want to take a fight with somebody that's an entire weight class above them, but I did it anyways. I didn't care.
You called out Tank Davis following the fight. Obviously, your role with Mayweather Promotions, so it should be easy enough to make.
Very easy fight to make.
But if it's not next, what step-up fight do you want? Who do you want to step up fight?
Sure, I mean, a former world champion, you know what I mean? There's Devin Haney, you know, currently, you know, there's Jorge Linares, so I mean, I don't like that motherfucker, but you know.
All right, well, congratulations to Rolly Romero.